Hello everyone, today I wanted to share a build that I came up with called the Tzeentch Magic Sniper build. Pretty much what you use is Kairos plus 2 Lords of Change and 2 Cultists of Tzeentch to generate a lot of winds of magic and use the Blue Fire of Tzeentch to snipe the enemy lord. This is a very powerful build because not only can it snipe an enemy lord with magic, it can then, well, destroy enemy armies with the Lords of Changes, the Cultist, and your reinforcer army is just a generalist army, so it can fight pretty much anything. This is just a very standard army. It can counter pretty much everything with the blue horrors, the pink horrors. They give you range firepower. The Forsaken can counter a lot of like bloodhounds of Khorne and other demon entities because of their magic attack, frenzy, high armor, good weapon strength. They're very strong units, and the spawns will be objective holders plus some Chaos Furies to reinforce quickly at points that you are losing. So just go over the builds. The Cultist, very simple. You have the Gate of Tzeentch to give you the pink horrors, just a nice summon to help win a fight, and the Power Stone, which is a great 100 gold item to give you extra recharge and power reserve. Very, very powerful. Also, a nice thing about the Cultists is because they're so cheap at 600 gold, you can run to a fight, use their Gate of Tzeentch to get the pink horrors, use the Power Stone to get power recharge, fight a little bit, unsummon, and then resummon. And then when you resummon them, you can use these abilities again to summon more pink horrors and get more power reserve. So, in essence, for 600 gold, you're getting unlimited magic because you're getting more reserves per second. You get 3.1 reserves per second, which is very strong, which is a high amount for 600 gold. And you have unlimited summons, so powerful. Lord Change, just very, very strong units. They have 2 spells, Pink Fire of Tzeentch and Blue Fire of Tzeentch. We're going to be using the Blue Fire in this build. And then they are also very strong melee combatants. Just pick your fights with them. So kind of use them like standard hammer and anvil tactics. These guys are definitely in the hammer. And you have some anvils in here. Blue Horse can be anvils. Forsaken can be anvils. And spawns are the ultimate anvil because they're unbreakable and they will survive for a long time. Especially with the barrier, they have 1,000 barriers, so they have a lot of health. Kairos, standard bog Kairos. You have the Penultium Pendulum, the Blue Fire Tzeentch. The abilities here, the only ones you really need are Greater Arcane Conduit, Gaze of Fate, Scroll Destiny, Staff of Tomorrow. Fires of Change and Life Leeching are very nice to have. Life Leeching is very nice because that's it gives you 2.5 reserves after casting a spell over 25 seconds. So effectively, it can reduce the Winds of Magic cost of any spell you cast by 2.5. So Blue Fire Tzeentch, instead of costing 5 magic, it costs 2.5. Because you'll use 5 magic to cast a spell, and then you'll get 2.5 back from Life Leeching if you let it run for all 25 seconds without casting another spell. And Fires of Change is, legitimately, I just had 100 gold left, and I didn't know where to put it, so I just like, okay, let's give Fires of Change. So let's see how this works against an enemy lord. Okay everyone, I'm loading up a battle versus the AI. This is just a Herald of Slaanesh on a Seeker. That's a very common pick for Slaanesh. This sniper build will work against a Seeker, a Chariot or Exalted Chariot Herald, or even a Kari or any of the greater demons. So I just wanted to show you the power of the build and how to use it.
We are the cult.
So the first thing you want to do is pop your Power Stones for your Cultist, go to Kairos and Power Scroll Destiny, then you can just fly in. Slaanesh can summon Furies to try to stop you, but Furies will lose to this flying squad. They can kill 2-3 Furies without even losing health, just losing barrier. The magic number of Winds of Magic you want to get to is 28. That will let you cast 2 regular Blue Fires of Tzeentch from your 2 Lords of Change, and then a overcasted Blue Fire Tzeentch. Use the Staff of Tomorrow, and then cast another overcasted Blue Fire Tzeentch, and those cost 9 magic each. So 9 times 2 would be 18. So that's 18 for 2 of these, and then 10 for 2 regular ones from these guys. So normally your opponent will try to juke, dodge, move. This is the AI, so they don't really do that. So I'm going to show you what happens if they do try to dodge you. Just wait for that magic 28 number, and then the action will commence. So you got 28. Do Gaze of Fate. Fire with these guys first, because they'll give them a weakness to Warp Fire. So Kairos' Overcast does more damage. So he can't move, he can't dodge this. Now wait for Gaze of Fate to come off cooldown. Pop Staff tomorrow. Use Gaze of Fate again. Overcast. And goodbye. So there you go. That's an enemy lord down. And Kairos overcasted twice, and it looks like he miscasted twice. I wasn't watching, but I can see he ducked damage. But his barrier is so high that even if he overcast, it doesn't hurt him. It just takes barrier damage. So then fly away, and then start moving in. Use your cultist to take the strong side or the middle objective. You can even play weak side if you want. I wouldn't suggest playing weak side. And then just enjoy your victory. So I hope this helps everyone, and thank you for watching.